English Premier League matches of the week. Never say never. Surprises can happen at any given moment. It won't surprise me to see Brentford score first against Man City, to have 6 goals and 4 allowed, and at the moment in time, 3 wins and a loss. Because it's Man City, that's Gematria 31. And if Brentford have 6 goals and 5 allowed, if Brentford have 6 goals and 4 allowed, if they score first, Manchester City's Gematria 64. So there should be a surprise result. It's either City or Liverpool that are going to be involved in a close game. But I can certainly see Man City involved in a tight affair. It is Brentford, that's Gematria 102. So it still is possible that Man City can score first to have 10 goals in 2 conceded. So it's going to be interesting to see who scores first in that game. Although if Brentford were to lose 6 points in 4 matches, Manchester City 64. So I think this game could be close, because Brentford are pretty good. You see the goal allowed record; they're pretty good. But it is at home. But we'll see if surprises happen. Arsenal are going to win the North London Derby, 3 wins and a draw, competing against Man City for the title. Man City's 31. Arteta used to be a player on the Toffees of Everton. Toffees 31. Arteta should still remain at 57 losses. There's a match against City coming up, I think, in a few weeks. City is Gematria 57. But Tottenham, they're going to lose. I think Arsenal will be up 2-0. Arsenal can have Tottenham would have 6 goals and 5 allowed. 65 is Gematria of Arteta. 65 is also Gematria of Arsenal Football Club, which makes sense. I mean, Tottenham, they could only get an own goal against Newcastle. The sack race, I think, will get very interesting. Arsenal 6 goals, 1 allowed. Tottenham last title in year 61. Arsenal, if they're up 2-0, would have 7 goals and 1 allowed. It is Tottenham Hotspur, that's Gematria 71. And also Ange Postecoglou's Gematria 61. In Postecoglou's Gematria 43. I like Arsenal. 4 matches, 3 wins to be champion, eventual champion. Mikel Arteta is also Gematria 43. So Arsenal get another win in the North London Derby. 10 points in 4 matches for Arsenal, competing against Manchester City Football Club. Once I include the C in there, 10 points in 4 matches. So Arsenal wins a clear read. Now, how will Liverpool do? 4 points in 9 matches like Gematria of Man U? If they were to lose? Because it's interesting. Can I really see Nottingham Forest being Liverpool? Slots Gematria of 12. They have 1 win and 2 draws. Kind of like how Man United have 1 win and 2 losses, as I've correctly predicted. Never say never. If Nottingham Forest have 5 goals and 2 allowed, Liverpool's Gematria 52. Feyenoord is Gematria 52. Liverpool now have a Feyenoord manager. Never say never. Both teams are at home. One of these matches will be a surprise. It's just a matter of which one is going to be a surprise. Although if all 3 win, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, then, suddenly things start to get pretty interesting. Man United, Ten Hag is the king of paper over cracks. If they were to be up 2-0 against Southampton, they have no wins. 4 goals and 5 allowed, kind of like how Gematria Southampton is. Will things shape up? Will they get players back from injury after the international break? Man U's Gematria 13, or if they quit on the manager, they can have 1 win and 3 losses. He could get sacked. Everton, they're not beating Villa. Villa's going to win. 3 wins and 1 loss. Toffees is Gematria 31. You saw it earlier. Villa are going to get a win. 4 goals, 5 allowed if Everton score first. Everton FC 45. We've seen Everton concede 2 late goals, but Aston Villa are getting the win. Has Ollie Watkins scored yet this year? He hasn't scored yet this year. Maybe that's the game that Ollie Watkins scores his first goal. So Villa, Everton are in considerable danger. Can I really see Newcastle dropping points against Wolverhampton? Four matches in 1 point, kind of like Newcastle's owners are from Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's Gematria 41. Yeah, I don't know how. I cannot see them picking up any point. Newcastle should defeat Wolves. Chelsea, it's going to be a bounce back week. 4 matches and 2 wins, kind of like the Gematria of their manager. He came over from Leicester City. Leicester's Gematria 42. I was thinking, hey, 2 wins and a loss, kind of like opening the season against City because it's City that's Gematria 21. But instead, what we see, it's 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. That's still a 21 sequence. If Chelsea scored first, 8 goals, 5 allowed. Their manager obviously was a Man City assistant before he became manager of Leicester. So Chelsea are going to bounce back and get the win. And if Chelsea win and Tottenham lose, then now Postecoglou is in the sack range because Villa and Newcastle are still going to be good. And Brentford still have 6 points. So there is a lot to be concerned about if you're Tottenham this upcoming week. It's not just Ten Hag and Gary O'Neill of Wolves and Sean Dyche in the sack zone. Wouldn't that be the most fitting week if these guys all lose and get sat down the same week? Never say never. It's interesting to see what the script is going to be for the Premier League. It really is. But these are the matches of the week. And although Man City are the champions, so champions 44, so 4 matches and 4 wins. Maybe Liverpool are more likely to drop points. Although if Liverpool concede first, 7 goals, 1 allowed, coming off of a match against Manchester United. Manchester United's Gematria 71, so that is a sequence that we got to pay attention to. But there is potential for both of these to be close matches. It's not just them shoring up after the international break, but also mid-table teams. They're still recovering after an international break. This is my take on the matches of the week. Although Man United 3 matches and they're 4 matches and 4 points, like Red Devils, Gematria 44. That's something to consider.